G'day, omdevaji, Sheshnag Yoga Center. What on earth is Kundalini? This video is about self-indulgence. Been researching myself a lot lately. Been indulging in investigating the masculine inside of me, trying to be enough within myself. Through that I've been in community, been trying to endorse connection, been going out of my way to be uncomfortable so I can understand myself through the reflection and expression of other people. I found that there's many people out there on the stages of evolution, ultimately between being totally selfish and unconscious and working on a universal level of self and working for the benefit of other people tirelessly and selflessly. I found that the majority of people, and I put a video up about this before, is selfless service possible? I still question it. I think that collectively as humans we're going into the heart. We're going into an experience of love. I predicted it when I wrote book 3 because I think that that's where the essence of being human sits, bringing the spirit into the physical and expressing that as love. I found that most people can project themselves as selfless or see themselves as giving in some way. But if you look at the motives, the ambitions or the reason why they're being in a way that they're acting, I find that most of it is self-indulgence on an unconscious level. Probably me too. I'm not the most selfless person. I've got issues going on around what I said, victimization, control. I pride myself on being able to see my own subconscious neuroses as well as other people's subconscious neuroses. That's why I have a tendency to stay away from people or not seek validation through talking about empty shit. So in that expression where people see themselves as benefiting others, it's like buying a present for someone. Do you buy a present that you think they'd like, or do you buy the present that they'd really like? It's really hard to get past your own filter system and interpret it for yourself. The endorsement of behaviours to do with seeing yourself as selfless, but actually subconsciously working in a way that is only selfless when it fulfills your own desire. I don't think many people can actually give themselves up to be totally there and totally not involved in an experience. I know a few people that can work all day for you and not even ask for a sandwich or gratitude. They're pretty rare, those people, but they are there and they're pure love. I found that most people will work all day as long as it benefits themselves. I don't know the answer. This is more about the concept of being selfless. I think ultimately we're better off witnessing ourselves and our feelings and our motives, and then being as pure of heart as possible and expressing that in a way that it can be fucked up, because we are all unconscious. We're all subconsciously programmed, and in that bentness we can try our best to be working for the benefit of others. Ultimately, it doesn't matter whether the self-identity is minute, sees themselves within the skin and is endorsing of their own self-identity, or whether it transcends that and goes to a state or community or nation, then it goes to the world and then the universe. Ultimately, I don't think you can be selfless. I think your identification of the self just changes and you transcend it. It's hard work, it's confrontational, it's uncomfortable. It's a sort of discomfort that I love because it increases my understanding of myself. But I'm no perfect being. I'm just some stoner who tripped over God 20 years ago, still trying to assimilate into a culture. I find that finding a community and doing what I'm passionate about helps me maintain a balance in there. Omdevaji signing off, sheshnag.com. What on earth is Kundalini? Om Namah Shivaya, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev, Hara Hara Mahadev. Peace, share the world.